Iran has completely removed the US dollar from its trade transactions with Russia, according to the country's chief banker, amid growing economic cooperation between the two countries that are subjected to Western sanctions. Governor of the Central Bank of Iran, Mohammad Reza Fazin, said on Monday that Iran and Russia had also set up financial settlement arrangements to avoid using the US dollar-based SWIFT banking system. So, you know that these two countries are the most two sanctioned countries. Yes, outside North Korea. Iran and Russia are being heavily sanctioned by the West. So for these two countries to be able to do businesses without being crippled by these sanctions, without facing extra hurdles, so it's only normal that they will create a system in which that they will take the US dollar or the Western SWIFT out of it. Because imagine, even when there's no sanctions, there are not being sanctions, even getting the dollar or the euro to be able to do business with each other is even difficult. They face a whole lot of hurdles, and they lose a whole lot of money too, trying to use their local currency to buy the dollar or buy the euro, whichever one it is. So now that there are even being sanctions, it makes it 3-4 times difficult than when there were no sanctions. So it's only wise for them to look for an alternative which will make their settlements of trade and transactions more flexible, more easier, with less hurdles, so that they can be able to even transact more with each other and make more money. That is just the truth. We have a monetary pact with Russia and don't use the dollar in our ties. Fanzi told reporters after a ceremony to inaugurate the link between Iran and Russia payment systems. Both Iran and Russia are under a series of sanctions by the US and allies in the West, which impose restrictions on access to international banking and financial services. So you see, that's why they created their own payment system, to make life much easier for them, their country, to be able to transact with each other with lesser hurdles, so that they can even be able to do more businesses with each other. Because by using another man's money, it stresses the life out of you, and sometimes you just overlook some businesses because you don't want to face this stress or start going through these hurdles. Linking payment system in two countries, which came on Monday, allows Iran bank card holders to withdraw cash from automated teller machines in Russia. Reports said in a second stage of the project would involve the same access for Russian card holders in Iran, and a third phase would enable Iranians to use point-of-sale machines in Russia for shopping and other services. Fazli said that Iran is seeking to link its Shatab system to payments services in other countries. So you see, it's not just about these two countries doing business with one another. They are now even extending it to their citizens, that their citizens will be able to withdraw money from each other's country, be able to do shopping and pay for services in each other's country. So you see, they have even taken it a step further. It's not just about the government of this country doing business with this country, government of this country. So you see that they, at long term, is going to benefit, it is going to benefit positively their economy in all ramifications. Because the governments are doing businesses with each other, it will make it easier for Iranians to do holiday in Russia, for Russians to do holidays in Iran, and be able to use their bank card, use their money there without having to buy the US dollar or having to buy the euro. So you see, at the end of the day, it's a win-win situation for both Russia and Iran.